everybody, it's Haley, and today we are cutting my hair. This is the current hair, and I just need something different, a pre-college top, if you will. Why am I cutting my hair? Haley, why? Are you cutting your hair? My hair is super perfect, and I love it, but it is time for a change. I haven't cut my hair super short since my freshman year. I had it like this. And it was also dark. Super dark. My hair has gone through so many phases, from being red to being almost basically black to being brown to becoming this color that I've dyed it the last couple of times. Is this like blondish, and I love it, okay? But I don't think I'm going to be keeping up with this forever, especially because I'm about to enter basically the next 24 months to, well, not 24 months. Basically, the next 2 years is going to be me in school, me studying, me in clinicals, me traveling to go to clinicals, and it's just going to be non-stop. And I don't want to have to deal with this hair. It's mom. So why not cut it? And just stop dyeing it. I want to see how long I can go without dyeing it, because my roots are starting to grow in, and I think that okay, I'm all for dyeing my hair. As you can tell, we're gonna move past beans. I am all for dyeing my hair and changing up the color and doing fun things like this, because this was actually my natural hair for such a long time before I actually dyed it. So now I'm trying to dye it back to my natural color. Now I know if I do grow it out, it's not gonna be like this color. But I think if I cut it and just let it grow and do my hair oil a week, take care of my hair, because there is quite a bit of damage, and I think it's honestly from coloring my hair and honestly using heat on my hair, as I kind of blow dried it today. But well, it's also summer and I do swim a lot, so it's not very helpful. But I just wanted to do a little change. So in today's video, I'm going to be cutting it and just talking about everything. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a hair video dedicated to my hair. And if you have curly hair, if you just want to watch me do my hair and cut it, because I'm cutting it myself. I've been cutting my hair for a bit. I learned how to do layers on a TikTok video, and now I just do that because it's cheaper and I like to do it myself. It's kind of fun. Self-care day. So today I'm going to be cutting it and probably blow drying it better. Maybe do some rollers, do some fun stuff with it. And then later this week, probably on Sunday, I am going to be doing my hair oiling, so I can show you that, and then I can also show what my hair looks like when it's all curly. But I do have kind of curly hair. A little bit about my hair journey, if you want that. I didn't know I had curly hair until about junior high, so 7th and 8th grade. When I was little, I had a little bit curly hair, but I also had kind of fine hair. And as I grew up and kind of as I hit puberty, my hair started to get puffy like this, even more puffier. So I would just put it in a bun, or I would braid it and then take the braid out, so my hair was nice and wavy. And nobody else in my family had curly hair, so I didn't really know how to manage it and treat it. But I did my own research and I started working on my curly hair journey. I've cut it, I've straightened it for a very long time, but kind of throughout high school, I've let my curls shine through, and I've been taking care of them. So, but since college is soon, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little haircut, and all my vacations are done, so it's a perfect time to do this. But why not make a video out of it, of me talking about my hair? Let's go. I'm going to cut it in a little bit. I'm working on a video right now, editing it, but you'll also be seeing me in these PJs that I thrifted actually, and they're super cozy and comfy. The pants are a little bit long for me, so I have to roll it up. But I'll see you in the bathroom. Alright, from the bathroom, before I start, I'm going to do a full 360 of my current hair. I really wish I had my curly hair so I could show you, but basically when my hair is my natural curly, it kind of shrinks up a bit. That's why cutting it is really kind of difficult, because I'm like, okay, I want it kind of short, but this is what it looks like when it's blown out, which is not how it looks when it's curly at all. But this is her, okay? Trying to show you her length back. As you can see, I have kind of some side bangs going on. I've had for a while. The layering here, if I brush it out, The layering on my face frame is really, really good, so I will be making it look a little better. And I am going to blow it out once I'm done cutting it, just to give it a good look. But I'm going to dampen it, take some before pictures, take a before TikTok, and then I'm going to get into cutting it with you. Okay, I'm going to cut a little bit of it with you. I'm just so excited. I want a fresh cut. I really like the length of my hair right now though, so I am sad to see it go, but if I don't do it now, I won't do it. And I really have the impulse to do it, so we are. I haven't told my mom or anybody else. I told Madison, I'm like, okay, I might cut my hair soon. And she's like, okay, how short? I'm like, I don't know. I guess you'll see when you come home. Alright, she's brushed and wet. The challenge of this is I'm gonna have to cut in this mirror, so you're gonna be angled a little bit, because I have to have a mirror to look in. The plan of action is I'm gonna cut it while it's wet, like this. I'm gonna cut however much I want off, and it's gonna be a little longer than what it's actually gonna be, because then I'm gonna go in and section it up in ponies and then do layers. Basically for layers, you can do as many sections as you want, so you can just put them in ponies, like put them all, brush it into a pony up here like a unicorn horn, then cut it, and then do the same to this section and just keep on going. You don't have to do it to the very bottom section, because once you cut out even, then that is going to stay that same way, and it's just going to go shorter, shorter, shorter. And it just gives me a little bit of layers, a little bit of movement for my curly hairs. It makes it look better. And then my front. So I really don't know how much I'm cutting. Maybe a bit, because I did just do a TikToks and I feel like it should be a little dramatic. So my hair doesn't grow, I mean, grows pretty fast. And plus I like hair oil it every week, so it does get a little long. It's gonna be very different seeing it with curly hair though. That's what I'm scared for. I think I just need to do it, because then there's no going back. What if I just do this first? And then look what it looks like and do my layers and then all that. Because it's like I can cut it shorter if I want, but I can't take it back. You ready? Oh god. Why is it down like that? Oh god. Okay, this is not straight. Oh, it didn't even come off the line. What the heck? Guys. Okay, wait. Maybe I should get the comb. What did I just do? Okay, I'm gonna do the other side and the layers. Oh god, I think I cut it too short. Okay, guys. I cut the other side. This side is a little bit uneven compared to this side, but I'm going to layer it. Like when I layer it, both of the sides are together. But this is crazy. I didn't actually think this through, if you couldn't tell. But is it good? I'm super scared for what my curly hair is gonna look like, because it will shrink a bit, so I hope it doesn't look horrible. But I'm gonna cut layers off camera, and like I said, I just do like sections. And you can look up a video on TikTok. The creator that I watched was Kate Davidson, who I love, by the way. She's super aesthetic and fun, and that's where I learned how to do my layers. She has super long hair, and she like does like super long, wavy, thick hair, and that's where I learned how to do my layers from. But I kind of want to do shorter front pieces, not like super short, but shorter than I've gone. Yeah, okay. The moment of truth is Sunday when I do my curls, but the blowout will be fine. I just feel different. So layers off camera and boom, and I'm listening to music. Okay. Layering is done. I just put more water on it, but you can't tell it's layered. These pieces are a bit shorter. Like I said, I basically did half, so by my ear around I did that section, then I did about halfway here, that section, then I did top section, then I cut that in half, and then I did my bangs, and then I cut my bangs together, and then I put them to the side and kind of like that, and that's how I get that layered effect on my front. So I'm still jamming out to music, and it's putting me in such a good mood. And I'm going to blow it out. I have my blowout brush and I have a bunch of rollers, and I think it'll be fun, and I think my hair will actually stay since it's kind of short, but we'll see. And then I also want to do heatless curls tonight to see how they look. But honestly, when I do my short hair, I like to just put like a little fluke at the end. But I'm gonna spend extra time doing my blowout because since I have curly hair, it gets really frizzy fast, so I have to create like tension and make sure it's all heated up, whatever, straight. But I don't know. New hair, who this? Yeah. I love it. Okay, let's do that and then leave the curlers on and just chill for a second. I'm having too much fun today, but let's go. Okay guys, I finished in my room, but now she's all up. And now we're gonna wait for it to just sit. Hair reveal in 3, 2, 1. I put on a tank top so I could film TikTok. Okay, so this is after rollers, okay? And I think I might fix it a little bit with my brush. But because the bangs are odd and I want to take some cool pictures of it. But I like the little bottom curls. It just kind of ruined the mid section. But this side is really good per usual. But this side has a bit of issues, but I like it. It's weird. So I'm gonna attempt to, like, especially my bangs need fixed. Okay. Okay, that took like 60 seconds, but I tamed it a little bit just so it's like all going the same way. It feels so weird, but I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go finish these TikToks for my fans. Happy Saturday all. I just wanted to show you what my hair looks like. I slept in with this like heatless curling rod. I also did my nails. I'm gonna show you guys them. I used matte top coat instead of my gel one, and I don't like it. So also I don't know what happened. Oh, I don't want to flip you off to this one. Whatever. But I slept in with heatless curlers, but I had to put my bangs out in a little roller just because they kept falling out if I put them in the rod. So I did that, and there wasn't much of a change. I literally just looked perfect. But I did just use my blowout brush for a second because I'm going somewhere shopping with Madison. So I wanted to make the hair look good, obviously, for its first day out. But I just don't really know how to style my bangs to make them look good. So maybe I'll discover that later. Today's kind of like a play hair day. I also want to try and just curl my hair to see what it would look like. But because tomorrow is hair oiling day. But if I do curl my hair, I'll show you guys that. But I really like the way it just like swoops in the bottom. And it kind of did that when it was wet, when I was drying, while I was working on my layers yesterday when I was cutting it. So it's pretty epic. But just wanted to show you what she looked like. Okay. Alright, all, happy Sunday. We're going to do my hair oiling routine. And I'll show you guys what I do to it. And sorry, I got distracted. And all the products I use in it. So, I usually let my hair sit in this stuff for 4 hours. So I usually start at like 12 is when I do it, because on hair oil days I like to shower a little bit early because that's when I do my everything shower, and then my curls will look really good and have time to dry before I go to bed. So first I'm gonna start out brushing my hair. Now obviously since I did cut my hair, it's not gonna be like poofy and gross as it normally is, and it's not gonna be super tangled like it normally is. But still I'm gonna brush it all kind of different ways just to make sure there's no knots in it. So I'm gonna brush it for a little bit with this brush. Then I have this wire one that's just good, like a scalp massager, and so I'll brush it with this too. Ow. So I'm gonna do that before I put anything in it. Now my hair is brushed all over. I did put a little water, nothing else in it, in the bottom because it'll help my hair mask melt in it better. and I'm going to show you products one by one and what I do with them. So this is the Rosemary and Mint Premium Hair Oil. I've used a couple rosemary oils. I really like this one. I got off of Amazon. And you're going to put a couple little drops in each section along your scalp. You want to make sure to not overdo it. And I'll show you how. So just like put a couple dots, section, dots. And I put it mostly on my scalp. And then I'm going to massage it with the pads of my fingers before I put anything else in, because you really want to work it into your scalp. So I'm gonna massage it. Okay, now that I have it all rubbed in, I look a little crazy. Also, my music is blasting in my room, so I hope you guys can't hear it. The next two products I'm gonna use is this Maui hair. It's called a curl smoothie. It's has coconut oil in it. It's really good for hair, curly hair. Like I have, yeah, it has coconut oil, papaya extract, and plumberry extract. It was upside down. I don't know why it was upside down, but it was. So we're going to put this, does smell good, for my mids and ends. Now I don't have a lot of mid now. We're gonna take a good amount to start off, rub it in, and then we're just gonna put it in. Putting a little bit of water on your hair does help the mask go in a bit. I'm going to be using this hair essence oil. I got this from Amazon, and it's also in a different language, but I really wish I had the box because it's really pretty, the packaging. And this is just like my regular hair oil I use. So putting a little bit more just for it to sit in. It's very good for my hair. Okay, what? I'm gonna put it in a bun, a top bun, or you can put it in a claw clip. And boom, and I'm gonna leave it on for 4-ish hours. I left it on longer. It's not really horrible, but it's not just incredible to leave it on like for 8 hours all day. So I will see you after I take my shower. Okay guys, I'm showered and I washed my hair with the Pantene shampoo, and I double shampoo it, and then I use a Tresemme conditioner. But now I'm going to show you all my hair products I use after it. I'm in between losing, like most of my products are almost done, so I have new things, but I'm not using those today. This is new though. This is the Not Your Mother's All Eyes on Me Hair Perfector, and I use it like a leave-in conditioner, but it also is a heat protectant. So then we're just gonna brush through my hair, and then I actually bring like the house to the side to put all my creams and stuff in. So this is the Matrix Acrylic Cream hair cream, and this I've been using this for the past 2 years. I got a new one though, but we're not using it. We're gonna use it all up. We're gonna take a portion, kind of just like put it in there and scrunch. This feels so weird to scrunch my hair because I have like none. Gonna do is I'm on the other side, and I do have a diffuser head attachment that I can put on my hair dryer. I just don't use it too often. I'll like air dry it or put it in an old t-shirt to dry. Then we're gonna use this Curl Talk foam from Not Your Mother's, and I'm almost out of this. So then I have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk sculpting gel, and I don't like to use a lot of gel, but just a little bit. That is that routine. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it's dry, and I'm gonna put an old t-shirt on it, and I just like flip it over, wrap it around my head. There's probably tutorials you can watch on. I can't do it very well, so that's what she looks like wet and styled. Okay guys, it was a couple days later, and I want to show you guys what it looks like when it's mostly dry. The curls aren't horrible, it's just my hair feels very poofy now. So it's not like long, it just goes out. And the bangs are just weird. But I'm gonna have to learn to like this because I'm not blowing out my hair every week. But I might do it a little often, but I don't know. So yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching me do my hair. Okay, bye.